baby?
Well, I had...
Listen, do you know how those women are raped? They don't even know who had the baby. And it's an act of war.
We were in there, we
Think about
bought our,
Your cell phone gorgeous again.
yeah, and we bought our notebooks, and we bought a couple other knickknacks that we needed.
I knew they'd come. I knew
Yeah,
I really
we've
felt
been
it.
waiting here for a while. You guys weren't here when we got here, so I was like, we'll just chill here. They will be here. They will be here.
You knew we would be. So did you get something to eat?
You wouldn't even be here on an individual basis. You all have to be here with your pictures that aren't even real. They're real. Oh no.
She can just walk away.
Go and work with women and children.
We do.
What do you do?
I work for...
Catholic
They support
Center?
people
No,
like me who've
I
been
do
through
not.
that.
I work in a
My mom
pregnancy
tried to
resource
kill me with an
center.
abortion, and I've been through abortion. It hurts.
Listen,
it's painful.
I'm very sorry for you, but what about the women who get raped?
I was raped. I was 14 years old
And what
raped.
happened to your child?
I had to get an abortion. I had to. I didn't have any other choice. Actually, I didn't know my choices.
Well-
I never knew my choices.
Well, you know, it is a question of choice for people. And why aren't you out helping women and children?
They're helping me
No,
right
you're
now.
not. Oh, yeah,
They're
right.
helping me.
Go home.
They're helping.
You're
They're
a teacher.
supporting me.
I'm damn scared that you're a teacher in our system. You should be teaching choice, freedom of choice. That's what it's about.
Choice for who?
You're goddamn
raped.
scared.
Choice for who?
You wouldn't be here.
No one
I
chooses
wish
to
you
get
were
raped
in
and
a
get
group.
pregnant.
Pardon me?
If I had the choice, I would not get raped. I would not get pregnant. I would not have an abortion. I was 10
Women
weeks old.
don't have a choice about rape.
Yes,
Well,
they do.
we have a choice, but they do have a choice not to
Do you
kill
know
their
that
baby.
rape is an act of war?
Okay, go
Do you know?
home. Go home.
No, you grow
I am
up
calm.
and
You grow
listen
up.
and educate yourself because you don't know what you're talking about.
Go home. All right? Your
I've
perspective on
been
it is
through it.
fucked.
I know
Yes,
what
you're
I'm
a
talking
lovely
about.
dog.
So
Thank you for informing everyone. Women have a choice. Women fought very hard for us
Yes.
in the 1900s to have birth control. Use it. Use the birth control.
That's what I say.
But so what's the problem?
These aren't even real pictures.
How do you know that? Where
Oh,
do you get
yeah.
that from, ladies?
What do you think happens when an
You-
abortion is going on?
You have the same picture on every dog in this section.
Here's a question for you. What if someone's raped? Are they supposed to carry that baby?
There's a video on Facebook now how a baby forms.
baby
but can you go
is
to
the one who's guilty. It's the man who committed the act. So
I think it's pretty scary if you're not preaching
that someone
choice.
raped you, you have to carry that baby to term.
And so why?
Yes, you
should even allow.
You can't punish the baby for the act. So then what? You just put it up for adoption
I
after?
had no other choice.
Yeah. Or you have to keep the kid of someone that raped you. You can use adoption.
We're not against women who had abortion. We're saying a lot of times when you had an abortion, you didn't have any other option or you didn't know what to do.
raped and got pregnant because they were raped and didn't want a goddamn reminder of why they were fucking that way in that
It would have
situation.
been worse. I was 14 years old, homeless, and raped. I couldn't.
It would always got me is that women say, oh, it's nothing, but there's so many support groups for women who have abortion because it is something.
And
Do
we
you know
support
what I mean?
those too, like of course, because we understand if you had an abortion, it's not an
You
easy thing to
misunderstood
get
me. What
over
I'm
and to
saying
get
is,
through.
in the 1900s, women fought really hard for me to have birth control. And I have it and I use it. There's no reason for abortion anymore. There was the back alley abortions back then, right? Early 1940s, 50s. And women fought really hard so I could have birth control and control my body. But not abortion.
Well,
They
there's
were
some
trying to
people like
abolish
me,
it.
homeless and whatever, cannot afford money for birth
It's
control.
free.
No, it's not. It's $75 for Nuva rings. It's $45.
No,
for
I mean
pills.
at the city county health, you can get it for free.
They won't give it to me for free. I don't know why. I've already tried.
That lady was just wrong when she said she was wrong when she's saying women don't have a choice. We have a choice. And there's so many forms of birth control that there's so many choices. I couldn't handle her saying there was no choice. Women have
There
so many
are
choices.
girls that get raped and get pregnant and
Yeah.
don't know what to do. Like, I never got an option. The doctor's like, all I could do for you is for abortion. Like, I didn't know I could have had the baby and gave it to a family that wanted it, that needed it, and that I didn't know that.
Well, I know when you're a minor, sometimes other people's opinions become what you end up doing, right?
I was homeless. I was scared. I couldn't raise a baby. I still can't. I'm 19 now, and I still can't.
smiling a lot.
I'm not financially, emotionally, whatever ready, but I'm against, honestly, I'm against it, but then
Well,
again,
you
I'm
were,
with it.
you know what, you were
At the same
kind, you were a
time, I don't know
child,
what to
so
do.
you were only a child, so it wasn't necessarily the decision that you made was made for you.
Pretty much.
So where are you guys from? Because I heard that you're on Lansdowne too. Is it like
This morning we were on this.
Oh, it was this morning. So are you just new in town?
Oh, we're just here for a couple of days.
Oh, from out of town?
We're all from different places.
Okay, so what I'm saying is who organizes it? Show the truth?
So it's called Show the Truth. Yep. There's no like it says the website, but actually the website's not up and running. Oh, there you go. So it's people from all over Ontario.
You got a pencil.
This is exciting. We haven't had this much response so far today, so this is a good thing. This is what we kind of expect, right?
Yeah.
We don't expect people to come up and be like, oh, great. I mean, most people don't. So it's supposed to shock people, right?
I know. I'm at the restaurant
Unfortunately,
next
it's
door,
not.
and there's a big debate, and they're like, I can't believe it. I'm like, it is.
People talking about it.
It does, and I said, well, you know what? People will accept what they don't know, and I said, when it's evil, once they see the evil, they're like, I don't want to see that. But if you say I'm going to have an abortion, oh, that's your right. But when you see it in front of you,
There was a girl in Toronto. Who saw an abortion, but said not an abortion. So she's getting her baby.
well, because there's such a conception, which is why I had to come over when that lady was saying women don't have a choice, and that bothers me so much because I know our history and the back alley abortions in the 40s and 50s. Women fought, like I said, very hard so I could have birth control and so I could control how many children I was having and not have to do this. So when she says that women don't have a choice, it really bothers me. We do have a choice. We have access to birth control and condoms. I think you can get them anywhere. It's not like.
But what happens if they don't always work perfectly? You know, but that still shouldn't be used if you get pregnant,
No.
right?
My girlfriend lives here in Peterborough, works at a pharmacy, I won't say which. Head of the Trent is our big, we have a big head of the Trent, all Trent faculty comes back. It's the hugest party of the year. They run out of the morning after pill every time. So it gets to the point where you get, like, it's not a form of birth control.
Morning after, so I don't quote me on this, but I think some of the morning after pills actually are technically an abortion too because it's after conception. I'm not sure.
It is.
Is that
No,
true?
it is.
It is.
It is.
An
it's
abortifacient,
after
yeah.
the egg
And
and sperm have met, right?
I think it can go for 3 days. Like a
Yeah, and so I mean I know they're not as developed as this yet, but it's still killing a human being. So
and and that's not a form of birth control. Birth control is before. Not after.
right, birth control is before conception usually.
Yes, no, after, right? Yeah. So what you said about women when it doesn't work.
Like birth control, like there's no perfect method to prevent conception except not having sex.
Right.
You know, birth control is, even if you take it perfectly right, it's about 90-something%. So you're going to still have some pregnancies.
So is that the risk that we take then when we engage in sexual activities?
Well, I would think so. So even if you get pregnant and you're trying to be responsible with your birth control, you still shouldn't be able to kill your child.
Like you have to be open to life, I guess, right?
Like
And
that
if you're
for
not
me,
ready
yeah.
to take care of that baby, then you have to look at other options. I know adoption is not easy to do, but that is something that
But it's the most loving
be
thing to
considered
do.
or whatever, yeah. I mean, we're not saying you have to keep your baby and look after it. Maybe you're not able to, right?
Yeah.
But someone else would want to. So
Even the pill, I know I've heard, even the pill is kind of scary that a woman take for like the birth control pill. Sometimes it works
Maybe
after
for being
conception.
happy.
It will kill.
Yes, and it can do weird things.
You just get mad at you
to
if
the
you look
fetus.
happy.
It can kill the baby's